Good evening, everyone. Today we have a fun and fulfilling day ahead of us. It is, in theory, possible to finish Dark Souls today. However, I'm not really banking on it, but we'll try our best. We're going into the catacombs. You don't have to have your divine weapon equipped at the moment, but I'm... What? Okay, well now I'm not doing your ending. Fuck you. Anyhow, yeah, you don't need to use a divine weapon at the very start of this area. You kind of need it for later, and you'll see what I mean. But we're going to go through here and, I guess take care of business. If I can remember how to actually get there. Okay, so you're going to want to watch out for these red circle things right here. They do pretty heavy damage. We're not going to jump down there. I don't even think you can survive that. You can survive this. And you'll want to come through here. I'll go ahead and kill everything just to kill it. I don't expect to take a whole lot of damage here. But if I do, I guess I do. Well, actually it doesn't matter because there's the bonfire right here. Go ahead and push this lever. We'll just hope we don't die. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this. I'm stuck. Okay, took care of that. Is my volumes too low? No, apparently not. Let me see. Okay. Cause we taking care of business. There's a super small chance we won't 100% this, and I'm only saying that because this is a pretty crazy like area. Like it's kind of hard to navigate properly. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Go ahead and push that. That should make the bridge right there passable. Soul of a proud knight. We'll verify one more time that we picked up everything that we can at the moment. That's pretty much it here. Okay, took care of him. So do keep in mind you do not have to use your divine weapon here at this particular moment. And I think this is a trap, or not a trap, but there's a hole here somewhere, yeah. I believe that this is a double trap. It's a single trap, but Twinkling Titanite. If you got a shield, it's your best friend. Okay, and we're just back where we were. We're gonna go back over the bridge. Also, I think I can remove this too. Trying to remember. I don't know how that did not hit me. Soul of a proud knight. Okay. Go ahead and push that. I mean, we could go all the way down there already, I guess. How much are we skipping? We're missing a bonfire, which I think is a little important. So we'll come back here. Cheerio. So we're almost at the right place. Man, Chocolate's starting to play some Apex after playing Apex all day. But he don't come and say hello to me on stream anymore. Invisible wall right here. and there be a bonfire. We're sitting just because I don't want to run all the way back. So you pull that to make that bridge change over or whatever. If you see Patches here, you can do one of two things. You can kill him, or you can leave him be. But just know that if you leave him be and he's standing right there, he will, while you're on the middle of this bridge, he will pull the lever back to try to kill you. If you are continuously running from start to finish, then you should be okay though, however. Go ahead and climb up this ladder. We're going to try to make that jump right there. Yeah, it's not happening. Scimitar. I need to get back. So you can ignore all of this if you feel like it. There's not entirely anything amazing around here. Okay, so down here, there's a couple things you can do. I think there's a couple things you can do. So there's going to be this big thing. You can see his shadow right there. That's another demon titanite. What you want to do is not kill him unless you're a really good player. Otherwise, jump in this coffin. Okay, my controller's having a mental breakdown. It does take a minute for it to work properly. So this is where we will be a little bit later in the game fighting Nito. But until you do, you can choose to join his covenant if you want to. I'm not going to because I've already done it. After you leave here, I don't believe there's any items or anything. I mean, you can run around, it's just a big circle. But you go back in the coffin and you get dragged back up there. I don't know how they drag you back up there, but... And I recommend not fucking with that. You can go through here if you want to. Again, not a mandatory area or anything. So there's two little areas where you can break the ground there and there. Trying to see if I can see the knight. Alternatively, if you don't want to jump down and lose a little bit of HP, you can just climb down this ladder right here. I didn't know he was alive. Okay, there should be a knight somewhere. Oh, we're already in the pinwheel area. That's a big yikes. I didn't know we were already there. See, I don't know where the fuck he came from, dude. No worries, though. You can parry him. Not with your fucking sword, you can't. Go ahead and finish him. Black Knight Great Axe and a White Titanite Chunk. So you cannot break through this wall yet. I don't know why, but we'll go over there momentarily. If it's possible. Alright, we'll try to see if we can get over there. Okay. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Is this the right area? Yeah, it is. So you want to jump down there. Then you can roll or just walk. Great scythe. There is a ground thingy right here somewhere. I'm not going down there, but you can if you want to. I think there's like an item or something. There's this thing which we've already pulled earlier, and the objective is to go down. You want to land where that item is. Actually, you don't have to. You can land like this. Just follow my lead. Green Titanite shard. Come down through here. That's where we were just at. We hit the wall. We tried hitting the wall, but it didn't work. But now he's generously willing to let us go through the wall. So he upgrades your weapons. I'll go ahead, why not? Can buy some homeward bones, and that's pretty much all you'd want to buy from him. So since we rested, all these pinwheels will be back. Trying to remember how to get that item, but it's not coming to me at the moment. Alright, and we're going in for pinwheel. So, not a hard boss at all. Pretty straightforward. Just don't get hit by shit. So, let's see. The item he gives is based off something. I just forget what it is. I missed. I forget what it's based off of, but I got the Rite of Kindling and the Mask of the Mother. And that is that whole fight. If you've been following this guide, go ahead and throw on your, let me find it, Sunlight Maggot. This will brighten up the area for you to be able to see. And I believe this is just a soul, I believe. What'd I tell you? So this area is extremely difficult to navigate, so I'm not going to be going insane over here, finding every item in great detail or anything. But and you don't really have to kill all this shit either. Like you can if you want to, but it's not going to really make a difference because if you die, they're all going to still be here. It's holding my shield. Large soul of a proud knight. Okay, that time I know I got hit. Go ahead and slide down here. We missed another item. And here's patches, but before we go to patches, I believe we want to climb down this ladder, I think. And there's a bonfire. You will want to humanity this bonfire to have 10 flask. Might be able to level up one time. Let me see. Exactly one time. So talk to Patches right here and just say no. Am I a cleric? The answer is no. Let's go take a look. Ooh, there is 3 items. So I don't know if Patches is actually working with the people down here or not, honestly. It's kind of, there's a skull lantern. If you don't want to wear this helmet, you can hold it in your left hand. I don't think that's better, in my opinion. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kill these 2 dudes. Remember, if you do literally any damage to Leah, the girl that we just talked to, you will ruin this quest, essentially. So you kind of have to be careful. And as I was saying earlier, I might not have said it actually, I don't know. But I don't know if Patches is a part of this gang or not, but it's cool to think about, I guess.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains
replenishment. So now we are attempting to head out of here. I think there's some skeletons up ahead, I believe. Oh, these things. I completely forgot about them. I don't really kill these things because they're not like that important, but they do move, so be careful too. They move very slowly, but they move. Hit wall. Think this is... I think... I was down here on my last playthrough. I think this is just a shortcut to get to... Look at all those big skeletons. They're not really hard to kill, so I'm not using the right weapon for it. But further down here should be the bonfire, I think. Yeah, right there. I don't know what happens if you press yes, because I've never pressed it, but if you say no, he will give you an item.
Let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive? I said I'm sorry. Michael, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
I guess. He's trying to tell you that he killed some people. He's a very cool guy. So from here on, trying to think. Personally, from here to the boss, there isn't really anything that is that important to me. So we're going to kind of speed run through here, and hopefully I remember the exact route. I might not. I guess we'll see. Enter this fog gate, and we're about to have the royal running. Gotta remember. Okay. I always have my shield out for that, but whatever. I died. Saves me a lot of time. Follow this little path, and eventually there should be a little hole in the ground that we want to go to. I can try down here, and then go through here, pick up this item, Soul of a Brave Warrior. Come down here, and come down here, and at this point you should be good. It's kind of hard to remember the path, but if you can get it memorized, it'll save you a lot of time. No item down there either. Okay, well, I just flat out missed that. You'll have some tall dudes like spawn here at some point. I don't, right there, yeah. You can just run past them if you don't want to kill them. It's another area I don't really bother with. a whole lot, and I did not mean to come down here. I believe this is a soul, I believe, yeah. And we're going in for Nito. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my other katana right there, so I can switch between them fairly easily. You want to go ahead with your divine weapon and kill these other skeletons that are here, because they will not respawn. If you do not have a divine weapon, they will continuously respawn, and there are more skeletons back there, but you don't need to you don't have to aggro them if you are just like over here, essentially. Put on your real weapon and you'll just start smoking the dude. You want to get away from him when he does this. Put on the wrong thing. I don't know why. But just continue to hit him. It's pretty much the whole fight. Don't know what he's doing there. Okay, so apparently he puts toxic on you, I believe. But it doesn't matter if you win the fight anyways. A Lord Soul, as well as a Bonfire. But yeah, the other skeleton dudes would have been right here. If you ran in and just went straight to attack them, you would aggro all of them. We'll level up, I guess, put in some vitality to survive a couple more hits, and we are going to warp to Firelink Shrine. Also in that area, if you want to reload the game, just stay there and pick up the Paladin set. Should be able to talk to the woman down here, Anastasia of Astora. Just kidding. I think you can talk to her if you didn't kill the dude in the gold, I think. But now you can, I hate that I have to do this. Now after you kill Nito, you can get bonfires to 20 flasks, which I think is extremely overkill in my opinion. Just my opinion, but so as you cannot see, I'm now at 15 flask, and as you cannot see again, I'm now at 20 flask. So before you head into DLC, there's a couple of things you can do. I think patches should be here, I think. Also, let me go ahead and take off this helmet. Don't got time for you.
Oh, hello. The sunlight made me wince, but now I've come back to this dark hole. So what brings you here? I will help you in any way I can.
So he sells transient curses for 1,000. He only has 2 apparently, and you can do buy resist curse from him.
Oh, hello. Oh, you said myself. What's that?
Trying to remember where patches would be.
Ah, oh, you.
Hey, if
Let me go ahead and double check. Oh, all I know is that he is here somewhere. Let's look for him. He said he's in that alcove to the left of this dude, but that's not accurate. There he is.
oh, we need a game. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend.
He got all the mask. But yeah, you want to talk to him and get the emote.
Here, have you met that backwoods Shiva? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is trouble. I can see it in his eyes. I just can. No doubt about it. Watch him. What? Nothing appeals to you?
Go ahead and offer all these souls. And we'll go through there at the end of the game. We're gonna go to a Orlando. Mission failed. You're going to want to pull this lever downwards. And I made it go upwards. So we came down here earlier in the game. What you want to do is put on your Dark Moon Sense ring. I believe we should have that. Oh, we don't. And I have no idea where to get it. Let me see. Let's see. I don't even remember how to get to that. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm just going to kill her. I think... Actually, I don't even think I can. Let me see what I can do here. Catacombs. Okay, we're gonna have to go the long route. Jesus, dude, that's gonna be crazy. Watch out for pinwheels. Watch out for the guys right here. Come up here. We should have done this earlier. It's just for some reason I actually didn't find it, which was really weird. Man, it's gonna be hard to remember. It's the only place we didn't go to up here. I just have to think. Now you might think this is a good idea, but really we just went 2 steps backwards. Pretty sure I've been through here. I might not have. Big dude, grab the Dark Moon Sense ring Yeah, we neglected to come through here. Go through here. Run up here. Run through here. And fuck. I think we can just do it again, it's okay. He will make this notoriously difficult to get through here due to his sheer size, so we kind of have to drag him out. Climb up here. Come right through here. And there's a item, Tranquil Walk of Peace. A hole in the ground right there, and we should be at the very start of the catacombs. If you don't want to do this run, just use a homeward bone and you'll be okay. But we're just taking the long route back up. Make sure to, before you go into DLC, to give Andre any embers you might have if you have not went to seen him. You can go ahead and upgrade your weapon and all that kind of good stuff. So now that we did that, we can put on, where is it at? Dark Moon Seer's Ring and sit at the bonfire. Unsit and that little door will be open now. And then replace that with, I think this one, let me double check. Yeah, Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. I missed this in my first playthrough because I just wasn't paying attention. But listen to what, yeah. Kneel. So there's two achievements here. I don't know if you can do both in the same playthrough, but what happens here is you can join the Covenant to get one, and alternatively you can go through the gate without joining the Covenant. See, I haven't even joined it and it just gave me the achievement, but I'll join it. Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring. And if you want to, you can go in there and kill the person. It's a very magic fight. Like, it's a very simple fight, but she only uses magic, and she always teleports when you get near her. It's annoying as a melee player, but you can do it, I guess. If you kill her, you will also get an achievement for killing her. And now we can talk to her for new dialogue. So the last thing you can do here is warp to the Chamber of the Princess. I've never done this before, but I know that you can do it. I'm just going to do it to see what it looks like. But let me go ahead and put a real ring back on. This will ruin your Norlondo experience, but since I'm at the end of the game, it doesn't matter. You can actually hit her, and it will make the whole entirety of a Norlondo go dark. You cannot hit her if your weapon doesn't reach, though. You can throw a I'll just throw a firebomb at her.
Thou shalt perish in the twilight of ALONSO.
So yeah. Makes the whole zone dark. It's pretty cool. We'll warp to a Norlondo, but I do believe we'll get attacked by this woman. So we'll see. She's not here. I think it's because I'm undead or not. I don't have humanity. But you should be getting invaded by a bunch of dudes that are a part of the Covenant or whatever. But cool. That is that. Now we'll go head to the DLC. You want to warp to, I believe the fastest way is Undead Parish. Do not know why it did that.
Well, hello again.
Oh, I don't have these souls. So we are going to be heading to Darkroot Basin. If you remember where we killed the gold crystal golem, that is where you go to activate the DLC. Ignore all these hydro homies right here. Killed him 30 times. Don't need to kill him again. And enter. Go ahead and light your bonfire. I'd recommend sitting at it just because if you do end up dying here, kind of make your life more difficult. And there is a boss. Not a very difficult boss as I proceed to get whacked by a lightning bolt. If you whack off its tail, it will give you a, I think a weapon. I'm not too sure, but... see if I can get it. Okay, it just keeps moving away. Okay. Well, I was trying to cut its tail off, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. Now I'm just willingly getting hit, I guess. And there we go. My apologies for getting hit 7 times. It is the Guardian's Hell if you kill him. Now in the Olus Sanctuary, there's not really anything important here, so I'm not going to like have a designated area for this. Talk to this mushroom.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
You want to say yes.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Orseal.
Cool, dude. Cool story. This is where you buy gold pine resin. I will buy a couple, I guess. And then there should be an item up here somewhere. Humanity. And let's head on down through here. A lot of water. That's pretty cool. At this point in the game, you should be taking care of these enemies pretty easily. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the very far right side with these rocks, essentially. Because there honestly isn't a whole lot of items out here. There's only a few. First, you're going to want to come over here. Here is Guardian Gauntlets. Roll over, do not fall in that hole, you will die most likely. Next is in this water area right here. There's a chest. I'm gonna get them all away from it and just loot it real quick. Didn't even know they could do that. Okay. Oh god, that's crazy. Loot it for a blue titanite slab. It's okay to die, I guess. Very quickly, we're just going to grab our souls here. Guess we can go down there. Okay. I didn't even get, I was spamming my circle, I didn't get an opportunity to fucking, yeah, happens. Also, I'm gonna throw in some lo-fi in the background. If the music's loud, someone can let me know, but no one watches my streams usually, so I guess no one will really let me know. Okay. Guardian leggings. And I believe you're going to want to head this way. Looks like I'm wrong as shit. I think it's down there I had to go. This is my only second time ever doing the DLC, so I'm a little unfamiliar if I'm being 100% honest. Okay, tree ruined my day. It took away 80% of my fucking life. When you come on this bridge, be careful of dragon. Kill a lizard if you would like to do so. Think we did it, boys. Guess not. Twinkling Titanite X2. So super quickly we'll come through here and grab whatever items we need to grab. Purple moss clump. Guardian armor. Gaull's great arrows. Also, make sure there's no enemies around here. I want to change my armor because this is a very weak set. Shit. Make sure you jump there. Guardian helm. That'll be instant death. Just like it was for this guy. Elizabeth's mushroom if you really are feeling like getting in a mood. Soul of a brave warrior. I like how that guy knows I'm over here. Like trimming the trees, man. Gold coin. Oh, I thought that was an item. I'm not worried about it then. Okay. This is why it's very important to always get your shortcuts before you do anything else. See how little damage that did now that I have this fucking heavy ass armor on? I'm ready, boys. The dragon should not come landing again if you already ran through here. Okay, we don't want that. Okay. You know what they say, ja snooze, ja lose. Large soul of a proud knight. For some reason I didn't think you could make that. I don't know why I thought that, but... Anyways, here's the shortcut. To another shortcut. So I'll bring that up in case I for some reason do die, but... We'll talk to this nub over here in a minute. But here's the shortcut that's closer to the Royal Woods. This is the only bonfire in this area is up there. So if you want to, there's the boss in there too. If you die to him, it's a long run.
Snatched by a shallow lip and dragged off to the heights.
I should say no.
Exactly what happened to me. We are both strong.
So he'll sell you some goodies like humanity apparently has 38. That's pretty crazy. Mostly you would only buy this shit if you were going to play a new game mode, like a new game plus or whatever. When I was younger, I enjoyed that shit more. And it's not that I don't enjoy it now. It's just like there's so many games to play. I mean, I don't know. Like, I haven't even new gamed Elden Ring. That'll be a shortcut for later. Let me go ahead and find, there we go. I don't know what's actually better for this boss between fire or the gold pine resin, but I'm going to try the gold pine resin out and see how that works. I have no idea how many times I will die to this boss, because I don't really know his moveset. Hopefully this goes well though. Fucking threw something on my ass. Get out of that. Heal up. Wasn't expecting him to fucking triple that, honestly. I wasn't expecting him to do it again. That was my fault. Should get him on the next attempt. Not too worried. But here's why you don't want to die on this boss if you can, because the run is horrendously long. So here it is. Here's the shortcut. Quotation marks, shortcut. Make sure you always bring it up. Equip your buff before you enter the room, just to save yourself the possibility of getting hit. You should come into this fight with 10 flask at least. I'm only coming in with 5, so making it a little more riskier for myself. Already out of flasks, so this kind of sucks, but I'm just continuously getting hit by that. This around the same HP too. I'm gonna go ahead and double humanity up so I can get 10 flask for this. So, do your jolly ass 1 minute run to the shortcut. He had a delay in that. He could have easily hit me there if he just like, you know, swung at a normal time. I don't know why that. I guess I was too close. Oh, dude, I was fucking. And there's your Artorias Knight. Grab your 0 souls that you have, because you probably died at least one time. Go ahead and quit the game. And then go ahead and re-log back into the game. It would be a lot faster if they quit being dicks and just fix their fucking servers. There's an asshole here.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
No.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
And now I'm going to kill your ass.
You humans, always taking what you please. And I shall do the same.
And look where that got you. Absolutely fucking nowhere. He's a roller, man. Yep. But how? I'm just better than you. Dark Silver Tracer and the Gold Tracer, as well as the set that Artorias was wearing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna be safe and do 3. I ain't got time to diddle around. It are that way, true. Well, I guess we can level up. And I guess we can also repair our weapon. Let's go ahead and do this. Did I? Okay, I did. Never mind. Large soul of a proud knight. There's an animation on what? So the funny note. There's an animation on the like button on mobile. Got rainbows, and well, that's pretty gay, I guess. Everything is doing well over here, old Chaparoot. It'd be a shame if I got ambushed. Psych. Getting invaded by Marvelous Chester, the Molester. Poor guy doesn't really stand a chance, though. Go around this corner here. Surprise this butthole bandolier. I mean, we could. I just don't know. I'm not very familiar with the terrain here. Dark orb. I believe that's just what these guys are shooting out, I think. Don't believe there's a invisible bridge there, so I'm not going to risk it. But how did he get over there? I'm sorry, carving. That's a big inspiration for the Elden Ring thing right here, if I can find the location of it.
I'm sorry.
Just has a different voice. And we'll jump on here. Baloop. Ah, baloop. Should be enemies up here, I believe. Well, it was a enemy, all right. Very good carving.
Very good.
Next. So in this game, I died here like 4 times my first time coming through here, and it's because like when you're running, no matter what, if you press circle, it does a jump instead of like a normal fucking roll. So I died here a lot. Just remember to walk here, and you'll be okay. Should be a Kahuntosaurus Rex up there. Large Titanite shard. I don't think there's an enemy right there, yeah. So this is a kind of rough area right here. You cannot jump over the ledge here for reasons I don't know. I should have killed. I hear one of them, I just don't know where the fuck they're at. Oh my god, that damage. Make sure there's no one behind me before I grab this soul of a hero. Remember to just roll. Dark fog. I'll go over there in a second. I need to go up there anyways. Should be just right around the corner. Apparently not. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay. We were just down there earlier. That's where the guy jumped down. What you want to do is you kind of want to make a landing right there. So just run, jump, and you should be okay. This is a fake chest. Easy game. 10/10 would recommend. Crest key, you need that to talk to, I don't remember his name, but there's an NPC in a tower we'll be talking to very shortly. No, hold up. Oh, fuck. Why did I climb? Alright. Time to wreck them. Apparently not. Okay. This area is pretty goddamn annoying also. I hate it. But first, we're going to get the checkpoint. Bloop. So I believe you want to run past all these and kill the one in the very back, I believe. These things do damage. Yeah, I should have expected that. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a water. My water's pissed off at me. I can't believe I'm doing so bad with that. Anyways, we're going to run to the shortcut real quick. We've already killed all these dudes 30 times. Nothing to prove here. I wonder if any of them would just jump down here. Let's try this again without dying. Soul of a brave warrior. Bloated head. Damn, I fucking ran into that shit. Don't think there's any other enemies right here. Oh, that damage. Just take your time with this. Damn, he did drop something. Unfortunate. Chain armor. I'm picking this up just in case we can teleport to it later. I don't remember if we can or not. I hate this fucking zone, dude. Don't even want to think about this fucking zone. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And we might as well use all of our souls here. There's nothing else in the game we really need to buy, so please enjoy some wonderful synthwave while I use a bunch of souls. I hate how... I can turn that back off for now. It doesn't tell you the name of the fucking, I think it's this one. Oscillate Town. I'll try to remember. But it doesn't tell you the name of the bonfire. Let me see if I can actually... It'll be faster to teleport. So I believe we're going to ALONSO Township, I believe. Go ahead and level up. We can level up a lot. 38 to 32. So I'm gonna get that to 35, 40, and then 32. That's probably the best way to do it. So as y'all might remember, we picked up the... I'll just show you this area too. I mean, it's irrelevant now because multiplayer doesn't exist. But this is like the Hall of Fame for multiplayer, like example, how much... it's right here, I think. Plaque of Legends and, you know, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of things here. There's deathmatch and all that good shit. A really big part of Dark Souls games is the multiplayer community, and unfortunately, ever since multiplayer has been eradicated on the PC version, it's been a really big letdown, honestly. The game deserves better. But anyways, with the crest key we picked up earlier in the ALONSO Township, come up here. We might have to go activate the dragon first before he does anything. It's very important to remember that he said that he is blind. So I need to go do that then. You can't go through that, bro. I don't drink and I don't cuss. I just wanna ride on the front of the bus. To go talk to him real quick. It doesn't matter, but
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need?
did he up his prices? I think he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't 10,000 per humanity. That's funny. So he invades me and then gets mad that
Did you really slay Knight Artorian?
yeah, he gets mad at me for killing him even though he invaded me.
Still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so. I'll be seeing.
No, you won't. I already killed you. Bitch. Spits on the ground. Patooey. Probably an ambush from here to the item. Yeah, I see a couple of, it looks like dogs. No chance. That's what you got. A large soul of a brave warrior. should be everything. You can climb down the ladder if you want to, but in my opinion, that is the loser's way out of it. Alternatively, you can do this. Well, that thing is definitely still not dead. Grab an item or so. Grab 2 if you want. And then run the fuck away. Because he's going to shoot fire, and it is scary as fuck. So now you can climb up the ladder. And now we go talk to the dude in the fucking tower again that is, in quotes, blind. We might have to sit at a bonfire first. If we do, that's not an issue, but... Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm debating if I should sit to reset it or not, but whatever. I don't mind wasting 30 minutes of my valuable time. You want to respond, yes.
Ferocious dragon indeed, even mighty ALONSO dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes.
What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, walk, and see how love hunts dragons.
Keep in mind, this man is blind as a bat. Can we get some pogs in the fucking chat, boys? How do you know how you hit? I mean, I know you know that you hit him, but how did you know you hit him perfectly?
Good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I wait good tidings.
Thank you for the pogger. Now we're going to go kill that bitch in a brutal and terrifying death. It'll take us 7 minutes to get to him, but that is okay. I elect to not go sit down because I still have 19 flasks. So it's okay. If I die, I'm going to be pissed off. So we are going to climb down the ladder for this part. It doesn't matter which one you do, honestly. It is faster to just simply do that, but I do believe you take a little bit of fall damage, and I would rather not take any fall damage. This fight can be a bitch. And can be. Insta buff and start running to the motherfucker. Here we go, dude. This dragon's fucking bullshit. Like, his existence is just bullshit. But I think you can, at this point in the game, you should be able to do good damage to him, so. And I was trying to press my circle, but I'll have to explain that in my review of the game, why I can't do that. Okay, I didn't. Apparently, I got hit by that. The ruling is in. I got hit by that, apparently. Ah, I fucking hate that ability. As you see here, I dominated him. I did such a good job, I had someone actually quit watching the stream. Literally died to him. 2 seconds later, my viewership goes down. It's brutal. It makes me look bad dying on my first attempt at that much HP. I get it though. I do. Maybe I should have my shield out for this. I don't remember if the first time I killed him I had my shield out or not. Alright, let's try that again. I'm not even going to pick up the souls. It's not worth bothering with. 26k is nothing at this point in the game. Hey, okay, dude. Alright, we're going in. And by that, we're going to get hit by the most annoying ability. And this is the most worst designed ability in the entirety of the whole entire Dark Souls franchise. I think you can cut off his tail, I think, for a sword, too. if you care about that. That might be the easiest way to kill him, is just always staying on his ass, maybe. And I rolled for that, but I'm not going to argue against the game. See, I got hit by that the first part of it I got hit by, but it actually didn't take away any of my HP. That's kind of it's an interesting fight, to say the least. Hit him right in the gonads. Okay. Round 3 up and coming. What else could I put on to... I mean, this time I'm not going to go in with any buffs, because I need to save the rest of my buffs. I only have 8 in total. I need to save it for the last DLC boss. Oh my god. Okay. Sure, I guess. I guess. Sure. He did it again. Okay. Okay, bro. Now he's just guessing, which is crazy as fuck, but... He didn't do that on my first playthrough, so that's kind of weird to see. Usually when he does the thing where you go straight, where he dives towards you, he doesn't pick a direction. I don't know if that's because of the higher elevation or something, I don't know. Just missed, okay. Alright, let's see if he does it for a third time and just picks a random direction to go into. He elects to not do it. Okay. You can, like I said earlier, cut his tail off for a sword. He didn't do that either. I remember how I killed this. Okay. I remember now. I didn't target him. I'm running, but it doesn't feel like I'm running. Okay. There we go. That's a very normal thing that he does. Okay. We should be good this time. I forgot that that's what I did. Okay. Worst ability in the entirety of the Dark Souls series. Do not jump, fucking... Just don't jump. That's unfortunate. All because I jumped. It's annoying. And the annoying part about it is that in any other Dark Souls, I would have not jumped. Don't understand how both of those attacks missed. I understand how those two missed. I just flat out didn't hit them, but... I'm not meaning to do that either, jeez. Well, okay. I'm having some bad luck here. Should be going up now. Shield, that's right. Shield is your best friend against the dragon. Run. If your character can run. Saved. But fuck that ability for real. GG. Calamity Ring. The gray arrow that supposedly shot him down. I'll see what it does. Receive double damage. You absolutely want to equip that immediately. Another soul, I believe. These are other assholes that unfortunately tried fighting the dragon and had no chance of killing him whatsoever. Titanite slab. Go ahead and use a homeward bone. While we do this little run, we'll put on some music. I didn't mean to close the door. Talk.
Shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly. From every one of them, we lost 80 of our own.
Sad.
Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. Dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia. This great bow, I shan't need it, with no dragons to hunt.
Oh, he has no dragons to hunt.
I need outlays.
Okay, we're now headed to the Chasm of the Abyss to go fight the last DLC boss, which is Manus of the Abyss, right? Father of the Abyss. So we're going to need to put on our handy dandy alien helmet here. If I can find it. Apparently I just flat out missed it. And after Manus, we go and take care of Gwyn. Then that's the whole game. We'll be done. Hopefully, if this fight doesn't take too long, we should be done in about, I'd say, 30 or less. Trying to remember. We'll try there. What? I thought that was... So then what the fuck is the Sanctuary Garden? Trying to think of what the Sanctuary Garden could be. What? Man, you don't need a warp here. What the fuck? Should be town sim. Okay, so it doesn't open up until you actually beat the boss. Okay. Pretty sure we've max kindled this one. So we're not going to be doing anything in here because this is just a terribly designed zone, in my opinion. There's a couple of items you can get, but I'm not really worried about the items. There's nothing in here that, to me, is personally worth it. And especially that lizard now, because I didn't hit it at all. So I'm just going to show you, if I can remember correctly, the fastest way to this boss. You're going to want to use any buff you can, essentially. The cool thing about this zone is the little humanity dudes. I think those guys are pretty cool. And I think they have I don't think it's a 100% chance, but they do drop humanity too, so that's pretty cool. Please don't go down there. Okay, good. White Titanite slab. And there is the last DLC boss. Let me go ahead and put a idea of where the fuck this would be at. Hopefully this doesn't take too many attempts. I don't remember his moveset for shit though, so. Damn. There he is. Manus. So he does have a good combo. He does decent damage. If you're at, like, I would say, if you're under 50% HP, you're not going to survive his combo. I only hit him 2 times while I had the fire buff on. Be careful with that. Some pretty scary shit. He has another version of it that I have no idea how to actually dodge. So hopefully we can kill him before he does it. It looks like he's not going to do it, but I do want to heal just to be safe. Oh, come on. Fuck you, dude. He did it. Okay, well, of course we do end up dying some at least one time. And this is why I hate this game. Twinkling Titanite and green Titanite shards X2. Of course I get hit with a combo. I hate when he keeps moving back. Like, that's some stupid fucking shit. It's like he's scared of me. And he's the fucking father of the evil. Like, I don't get that shit. I mean, I get it. I have a fucking big beaming alien light on my forehead, I guess, but... Yeah, this is the one that I have no idea how to fucking dodge. And I was hoping he would never do it. Okay. We should be good here unless he does some stupid shit. There we go. Manus down. And there's the soul of Manus. So I don't know who the fuck that is. And I don't know why the fuck that person's there. But anyways, there's probably some lore to it or some shit. Let's see if I can actually hit her or something. Well, we could. We definitely did. After you kill Manus, you can go ahead and light this bonfire. Warp to the Aulus Sanctuary if you want to. The mushroom we talked to at the very start of this zone will give you 3 Elizabeth mushrooms for killing him. Well, I mean, she won't because she's dead, but you can pick up 3 of them. So, I guess we're gonna start getting ready for the final boss. If you want to ever new game this and play on a more harder difficulty, there's a couple things you can do. You can use your humanities and go level up all the bonfires. I think they hold over into the next zone, until the next new game, but I'm not too sure because I don't actually do new game. But you can do that. If you missed any crystal lizards and you want to get all of your twinkling titanites or whatever, go ahead and do that. If you need to upgrade any weapons, do that, because you have to re-get all the embers to upgrade all your weapons. So make sure you do that. Give any items to Snuggly if you want to, which is the bird that you can give items to in the Undead Asylum. He gives you random items based off what you give you. There's a whole list of items he can give you. What else? If you need to buy any consumables, like more fire papers or anything, this is probably the opportunity to do it. You can buy any of the armor sets you want from vendors. You can kill the Ancient Spider Queen and the Daughter of Chaos thing to get a Firekeeper soul, as well as the Dark Moon Nightless, the girl that's in New and Orlando. But I believe that if you turn the area dark, I don't think she's there, or if she is, I don't know where the fuck she's at. See if he drops an item. Titanite Chunk. You can farm these guys too. That's what I'd recommend at the end game, is you can farm all these guys. You can kill all the blacksmiths to get their items, including Andre, the skeleton dude in the area where Pinwheel is. I'm trying to think what else. The big one in Orlando, you can do that. Red Titanite Chunk, as well as a Black Knight Shield. You can kill all the merchants to get their items. They don't drop everything that they sell, but you can pick up their stuff. And that's about all you would do to prepare for a new game, really. In new game, all the merchants come back and all that stuff, so. But yeah, you can farm these guys for Titanite chunks and all that shit. It's valuable stuff to have if you ever want to use different weapons in the game. Let me go ahead and remove this stupid fucking thing too. The Black Knight armor set. You can grab that way earlier in the game. As soon as you do the soul thing or whatever. As soon as you kill Nito, you can come down here and grab that. I guess you can't really parry that, right? Black Knight Great Axe and a White Titanite Chunk. I didn't mean to use that. Rip. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't need it. I'm fucking up here, dude. If I can't parry this dude, how the fuck am I going to parry Gwen? Fuck. Blue Titanite chunk. Alright, and here's Gwyn, boys. The final boss of the game is in here. Let me go ahead and put a note down for that. This can be a difficult boss, but this can also be the easiest boss in the game, and that's because of what I'm about to do here. And you'll see, I could die. Who knows? If my parry game is weak, then I might not be able to do it. Let's see. Wah. Every time you parry him, you can heal right back up. Oh, I messed that one up. But there you go. That's the last boss of the game, boys. A fucking joke, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyways, you can have one of two endings in this game. I don't think there's a third one, but if there is, then I need to find out about it. There's at least not an achievement for it. Your two options are to walk out this door right here, or to go light that bonfire. There's not really a wrong ending in this game, and there's not really a better one in my opinion. I've done both, and I mean, they're whatever. But since the snake dude called me a cunt earlier, I'm gonna fucking light the fire, so fuck him. And there you go. That's the game, boys. My review of the game. When I first played Dark Souls 1, it was not my favorite game. There's a lot of things I hated about it. I hate the clunkiness of the controls. I hate how you can only run in the direction that you're targeting. You cannot run backwards or anything. And I don't know. I think they did a good job with the graphics for remastering it. They didn't remake the game, they just remastered it. So I think the graphics look good for what it is. But nowadays, playing it, this is my third time finishing the game now. I've come to enjoy the game, and this is probably a game that I would probably play once a year or some shit like that. Just, you know, my yearly defeat all the games that I've played, essentially. It's a really fun game, I would say. I recommend for your first playthrough just coming in blind and experiencing the game yourself. This playthrough was brought to you by fucking GitHub's Dark Souls 1 guide. I didn't do every single thing in the guide because it's very specific, and you don't get achievements for every single thing you do in this game, right? There's a couple of them, but not all of them. The only ones I'm really missing is the Dark Wraith Covenant. It didn't even say how to get it in this game, by the way, like in this guide. So I mean, I'll have to figure that out on my own. But nonetheless, it's a great game, I would say, despite its flaws. I wish there was a way to make the controls better by adjusting them or something, but I don't think there is, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a mod out there that makes it smoother. I don't know. But a lot of the bosses in this game, they suffer from bad AI syndrome, and what that is there's many bosses that are, you can go back into the other streams and see this too, where a boss will just stand there and let you hit them, and it's not because you're staggering them or anything. It's just because it's trying to decide what it wants to do, and it kind of makes the game a little easy. Not to say that there aren't hard bosses in the game. There's at least 3 or 4 hard bosses in the game that I would consider difficult. And as a new player on your first playthrough, you would probably die 20 plus times to them unless you've just played a bunch of these games before. But you gotta understand that I've played every Dark Souls game numerous times. I've played Neo, Sekiro numerous times. Except I haven't played Sekiro numerous times actually, but if you've had the experience before, you kind of have an idea what to do when you come into this. But I recommend that if you've never played a Dark Souls game before, this should be the first one you play. Not to say that like you can play the other games like Bloodborne and Sekiro and all that other stuff, but specifically with Dark Souls, you really should start off with this one if you can handle the graphics anyways. I know there's a lot of people out in the world that they don't like shitty graphics in the year 2022, and even though it's a remaster, the graphics still they're okay. They're not amazing. It's not like Demon Souls quality, where Demon Souls had amazing graphics. And one of my bigger regrets is actually I wish I would have done another 100% guide for that game before I sold my PS5, because I need to have that out there. And when I streamed it last year, I literally streamed like 4 episodes of that shit, and then I quit playing it for like half a year, So I do regret that in a sense. And this is essentially the start of New Game Plus if you've never played a Dark Souls game. You'll one-shot everything right here. I'm going to skip that doo-doo. But, I don't have my key. How lame. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But overall, I would give the game like probably a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. It's a pretty fun game. There's a lot of bullshit in this game, but there's a lot of bullshit in every game. Show you my 3 characters real quick. It's my first playthrough ever. I did that one blind. I didn't even do the DLC on that one, so I've just kind of missed out on a lot of shit there. And I probably missed a lot of things in general. This is Onuk. This is the playthrough I did right before I did this one. I wanted to learn the game before I, streamed it and all that shit. And then here's Onuk Jr., the hero of Elden Ring, the hero of Dark Souls 3, and yada yada yada. We're going to go ahead and do a tier list really, really quick. Hopefully my fucking thing doesn't go crazy right there. We can go ahead and do that. Demon Souls, not Demon Souls, fuck. Dark Souls 1 tier list. Uh, 247, 20. Fuck you. Tell me to turn off my ad blocker. Alright. So I'm biased here because I fucking died of shit. I need to move this. Hold up 1 second so y'all can see this a little better. I think it's just that. There we go. I'm biased here because I died to this boss for 3 fucking hours over some stupid bullshit. I consider this a RNG fight. Depending on what moves he does, you can either be at this fight for like 10 seconds or 5 minutes. I know a lot of people don't struggle with this. They probably go in there with a buff. I did not go in there with any buffs because I think I ran out at a certain point. But 4 Kings is an easy S for me. That might be a huge disagreement with the whole entire United States of America, but it really is a S tier fight. The fact that I died to it more than any other boss in this whole entire series has to tell you something. These are some terrible pictures. I'll have to fucking Just go one at I'll have to just figure it out, I guess. Iron Golem. It's a joke of a fight. Even if you don't cheese him, he's a D tier boss. You can just not, if you want to, you can cheese him by knocking him off the edge, and that's it. But he only has 4 attacks, and if you know how to dodge him, it's not an issue really. I agree. Fucking poop emoji. The Crescent Butterfly. I'm gonna give it a D also, because I'll put it higher than the Golem though. Literally, if you're a melee user, you literally dodge arrows, and then when she drops down, you just hit her. Repeat. There's nothing to the fight. This is Pinwheel right here. I would give it a C. It's, by the time you get to the boss, you're most likely going to be over leveled. So like, even though it got me down to 5% HP, I didn't heal at all, and it wasn't really that hard. It does shadow clones, so you got to be careful for that. But aside from that, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of. This is Nito right here. I would give this, if you go in without a divine weapon, this is an easy A boss, but I'm going to give it B because I went in with a divine weapon, and that's how you should go into the fight. You need to kill the side skeletons first, and if you don't kill the side skeletons, then you're just kind of wasting your time because they're always going to keep attacking you. And then you can just switch to your normal weapon, and then everything will be okay. Ornstein and fucking, I forget the other dude's name, Smog. This is an A tier fight. I don't think it's hard like everyone says, and here's the reason why. The reason why people think it's hard is because it's a the boss is very, not RNG based, but it's not as hard because of the design of the bosses and how boss design was in 2011, I think is when this game came out. I only died to him 3 times, and the 2 times I died to him is because, like, example, Smog would use his hammer to hit Dragon Slayer, and it would literally physically push him, and then while I'm in the middle of rolling, he would do his attack now that he moved to a new place, and he would actually hit me. It's kind of bullshit, and it's a really bad designed fight in my opinion. But once you kill one or the other, the fight's just a joke. You just kind of have to know how to play the 2 bosses. I recommend before you even try to kill them, just go die to them like 20 times and learn their moveset or whatever. And once you do, the fight's not that bad. Let's see, Seath right here. Can I do this actually? Let me see. Open image. Let me see. View page source. What the fuck? That's not what I meant. There's a way to look at what it is. Okay, yeah, there we go. So let me make sure this is right. Open. So that's actually Gwen. Okay. Gwen, I'll keep it at C. I just fucking, like, I guess you can call it a cheese essentially. I just parried him. That's all I did. Seath, I beat my first attempt, but in previous gameplays I took many attempts to beat him. I would also give him a B. I think he's higher than Gwen just because of the fact that scared the fuck out of me. Holy fuck. The issue with Seath is that if you know how to get behind him literally at all, his crystals don't do a whole lot of damage really, so there's that. The Gaping Dragon. Okay. The Gaping Dragon I would put in A. I don't know if it's harder than Smog or whatever, and I actually did have, I think, 1 summon for that, I think, but you can go back and watch. He didn't do anything. He just stood there, took hit after hit, and died a lot. Gaping Dragon is a pretty hard fight if you're by yourself. He has a lot of abilities that will just one-shot you, and maybe that's because I went into the boss really early in the game. I don't know for certain, because after this you go into Blighttown, but I don't know. I feel like I did it at the appropriate time, honestly. He's mostly hard because of just his HP bar. He has a shit ton of HP, dude. Alright, now that I can tell what the fuck this is the Great Wolf, Sif, Great Wolf. I would give it probably a C under Gwen. he's not a hard fight. He has 3 abilities. He does a double swing, a couple of swings, and I think like a laser. So I don't remember, one more ability. But he's not that hard. Just go in there with a fire buff, you'll be a-okay. Now, correction, this is Pinwheel. I will also give it a C. This Pinwheel is C because, like I said earlier, he has shadow clones. He does a lot of. If his shadow clones attack at the same time that he does, and you get hit by every single one of them, you will get one shot if you don't have stacked HP. So you just kind of gotta be careful with that. Asylum Demon, I don't think he's that hard, honestly. Let me make sure it's the right one. I'm going to assume Asylum Demon is the very first one. It's your very standard boss. You can either kill him without jumping on him or whatever, but he literally, when you battle him at the start of the game, he has no HP whatsoever. I think that's a easy D tier fight. It's probably the lowest fight in the game, because even at the very start of the game, if you don't even want to hit him, they give you fire bombs at the start of the game too, and you can throw them, and it does like 70% of all of his damage. It's pretty crazy. Stray Demon is a little much of a different story though. I don't think he's that hard personally, but I'm going to put him probably right behind Gwen, meaning I'll put Gwen up in B tier, I guess. He has 4 abilities, and if you played Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3, it has the same moveset as everyone else here. Let's see, that's Taurus Demon. Okay, that's stuff. Okay. Taurus Demon is the boss, the second boss you battle, I believe, in Undeadburg, on top of the bridge. You can easily cheese him, but you can also do a lot of damage to him naturally if you just have if you have been leveling up strength or dex instead of your HP at the start of the game. Probably gonna give this a C. Bed of Chaos. This is the boss I died to the 3rd most amount of times, and it's definitely not a hard fight. It's a bullshit fight. Like, I remember my second playthrough, I died no times on this fight, but on my 3rd playthrough, I died 4 fucking times trying to get this fucking shit done. I don't know if I should give this a higher ranking because of the bullshit factor of the fight or not, but I guess to be safe, I will probably put it behind Gwen, just to be safe. This is Artorias right here, I can just tell. Artorias is a S-rank fight. You have to know, it's basically like battling a NPC. You have to know how to fight the boss. If you don't know how to fight the boss, you're going to die because he hits like a goddamn truck. He's probably more difficult than 4 Kings, but I only died to him like 3 or 4 times, so I can't say that personally. I believe this is Calamir, yeah. This is also, I would probably put him in A tier, above Ornstein. My issue with this fight is the clunkiness, and I think they knew when they were making this game that because of the limitations that they had with the controller and how you would have to run around and all that shit, they designed the boss around the flaws of the game itself, and I think that's really fucked up. So you have to go, if you want to easily beat this boss, you have to go into it without targeting the boss. It's kind of annoying, and you have to do it for a couple of bosses, honestly. Any boss that has an ability where he just shoots at the ground and does an AoE splash thing or whatever, I don't know, it's fucking stupid. Like, he should be S tier, but I'm not giving it to him. He doesn't deserve it. This is Manus, Father of the Abyss. I'm going to also give this S tier. I don't think is he more difficult than Artorias? I don't think so. I only died to him 1 time or 2 times. I think it's just 1. The issue with him is that, as far as I could tell, I might be wrong on this too. I don't know. I didn't actually ever look behind me to see if there was a hole behind me that I could, like, escape from. But the issue is that he has an ability that is unblockable, it feels like, and maybe I'm wrong on that. I'll go check later and see. But if you're also leveled up too, this fight's kind of a joke. Like, you saw that I was hitting him for crazy damage even without buffs. But nonetheless, it is a fun fight, I will say that. And it's a respectable fight, I would say. This is the Guardian. We fight at the very beginning of Sanctuary Guardian. We fight him at the very beginning of the DLC. I don't think he's that hard, but he can combo your ass. I will say that. I'd probably put him... probably in the middle of Nito and Seath, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard to rate these bosses because of the clunkiness that are also involved in this. Like, a lot of them just have terrible AI. This will be the twin gargoyles, I believe. Yep, gargoyles. I didn't have an issue with this. I don't remember. I don't even think I summoned anyone for this. I'll have to double check. But the fight, if you can kill, because the issue is with this boss is whether or not you actually upgrade your weapon. If you don't upgrade your weapon at all, this boss will fucking beat you down. And the run to the boss is even worse. It's probably it makes a lot of people that aren't good at these games, or people that have never like played these games at all, it makes people quit the game because of fights like this. It's a double boss fight, and it's like the third official, I'll say the second boss fight, because the first boss fight in Undead Asylum is just like a practice boss. This fight will really fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing. And if you don't kill the first gargoyle before the second one comes out, because you get 6 or 7 seconds to kill him after the first one lands on the ground. If you don't kill him, you have to fight 2 of them, and one of them is always shooting fire at your ass. So you got to really be careful here and play your cards right. And maybe it's a little bit RNG based on what attacks he does whenever the second one lands. I don't know. I only died to him one time, I think. This is a tier fight, and I think that's a fair place to put it, honestly. Capra Demon, another fight that is difficult because of kind of RNG, I would say. You need to kill the 2 dogs that are in the room first before you kill him, or else you're not going to beat the boss. You'll get gangbanged by the boss, essentially. I would consider this, honestly, probably another A fight too, and the only reason why I'm giving it A instead of B is because of the room itself that you fight him in. It is so compact, and there's literally, like, the camera angles you can see in the first stream I did. I think I killed him on the first stream. Like, my camera view was covered by trees half the whole time, so like it just fucking blew. Terrible design to fight, but they can't really help it. Ceaseless Discharge, I will give probably C tier. I don't think it's a hard fight. A lot of people would die to this boss on their first few attempts because they don't know his moveset. But literally, you just wait for him to hit the ground, you hit him, and that's it. That's the whole fight. He doesn't really do anything super special. This is the Centipede Demon. This one's a little more difficult. I'll put it at the very top of B, in front of Nito. My first playthrough, I died to him a lot. And he's hard if you don't have the lava ring, and you can get the lava ring in the middle of the fight, but you will probably die trying to equip it. But usually I would die to him because he would push me in the lava, like deep into the lava, and I would just instantly die. But if you know how to move him onto the land properly, you just gotta roll and hit him, and you can always be behind him and hit him from behind to do, good damage. Chaos Witch Qualag here. I'll try to see if this. Yeah, that's a terrible picture. Qualag. It's an okay fight, honestly. I think it's a very balanced fight for where you fight him at. Sorry. I would probably give this a right after Nito, honestly. It has the perfect amount of strategy involved. You have to know when to move at certain times. You have to know when to push, when to not push. I think it's a good medium fight. I know this fight very well. I don't know the name. Crossbreed Priscilla. I hate this fight. It's an easy fight. Literally, she turns invisible at the very start of the fight, and unless you hit her, she will remain invisible. But the moment you hit her, she stays, as far as I know. I mean, I usually kill her after she comes out, so I've never seen her do anything different. But you literally, the hardest part of the fight is just finding her. But if you have your volume on, you can hear the footsteps, and you can see the footsteps on the ground too. So, I mean, it's there, right? It is there. I give this probably a C. Let's see where exactly I'd put it at. Probably right after Pinwheel. And to verify, let me make sure that's in the right place. Okay, yeah, that's right. Beginner boss fight. We didn't fight her because we went for the Covenant instead, but I can explain the fight. This is Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Literally, there's an infinite hallway, and you can just hide behind the pillars, essentially. Can I zoom in on this? So she will shoot laser beams at you. That's all she does. And anytime you get close to her, she teleports further back. And the only way you can really hit her is to wait until she starts doing an attack. You run up to her, you dodge, and then you start hitting her, and then she disappears. She has no HP whatsoever. But this fight can take you a little bit. You shouldn't really die, honestly, if you know the abilities. But you just hide around the pillars, and it's a chasing game, essentially. It's not a hard fight. It's a really bad designed fight, and I would easily give it D tier. Probably, I would say, the hardest of D tier, because she does hit like a truck if you get hit by all of her bullets. Demon Fire Sage is essentially a weaker Asylum Demon and anything type of demon. It's a C tier fight. It has the same moveset. There's nothing special about the fight, really. I would put it probably right in between, right behind. I think this is the Stray Demon. So with the Stray Demon is the one you fight when you go back to Undead Asylum. But this will be my tier list. And that's the end of the Dark Souls 1 96% complete guide. If y'all have any comments or anything, let me know. I will probably not be streaming for a while because I gotta decide what game I'm gonna do a guide on next, essentially. Looking at what my options are, I will be blunt in saying that it's either going to be Dark Souls 2 or Sekiro. I haven't decided yet, and either way, no matter what game it is, it's going to probably be over a month before I actually even go back to that. I might do a stream or something like that in between of just doing some random shit. I don't really know yet. But I do plan on taking a little break because I've played this game twice in the past month and I just need to take a break. I'm exhausted, even though streaming isn't entirely an exhausting thing, I guess. But anyways, thank you all for coming out. If y'all enjoyed, I assume you know what to do. And yeah, the last thing I want to say before I head out is go support our pal Chocolate if you are someone that uses Twitch at all. He doesn't have his face cam on, but generally it would be right here on the bottom right corner. Apparently it says last stream till next week, so maybe don't watch him if you expect him to have content every day or whatever. But he does shooting game content, and yeah, y'all take it easy. Much love, and until the next time, y'all are welcome for me hosting. And until next time, peace.
Oh, run through the door, please.
ID on Bloodhound. Nice. Ash is on me. Oh, that caustic saved me. I gotta turn my music down. I can't hear anything.
Alright, I was gonna see if he died.